We're going to MetLife Stadium. Actually, we're going to New England's Gillette Stadium first because the Jets played the Patriots this weekend, and it was, again, not fun. 54-13 loss. New England took the big win at home. Mac Jones threw for 202 yards with 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. 307 yards and 2 touchdowns. Excuse me, I'm reading Mike White stuff. And Damian Harris, the Patriots running back, 14 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. No fumbles.
Shocking.
Not good. Yeah.
Shocking.
Not shock, I guess. See, the Jets, man, it's been rough. They've lost a ton of their pieces in training camp, in the preseason, during the season. I mean, there's no Carl Lawson, who's their big free agent acquisition from Cincinnati. Zach Wilson's out now with a PCL injury that's going to keep him out 2 to 4 weeks. Joe Flacco is back first.
Yeah,
they traded for him with a 6th-round pick. Mike White's going to start versus the Bengals this Sunday. And everything else, LaMarcus Joyner is out. Their punter got hurt in the first game. I mean, it's a literal mess for Green Gang. Flight 16 has been delayed due to injuries. The wheels are falling off. And I feel bad for Jets fans because I was really rooting for them this year. It's been a disaster to start, Will. And, I mean, Zach Wilson going down is that this season just might be over already.
JETS. Just end the season.
I knew you were going to say that.
Got
you
it.
were going to say
Got
that.
it first.
I knew you were going to say that.
Look, it's going to be tough without Wilson, but honestly, I think this is a blessing in disguise.
Why is that?
Because he has 4 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
Oh, yeah.
And was sacked 19 times, which isn't his fault. But,
well,
something I like to think about is he's supposedly versatile, right, Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's not looking too good.
He's got 22 rushing yards the entire season.
Yeesh.
Isn't that?
I have a
not too
confession.
versatile.
I have a confession.
What do you got?
So, I wrote an article for the Fordham Ram, which is our school paper, way back in, I think this was the middle of August. So, training camp was already going on. I was doing my NFL awards. I picked Zach Wilson to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, wow.
And I cited his little wheels that he has, along with his the arm was pretty decent in the combine. If you watched his combine, he looked pretty. I mean, everyone.
Oh
looks
yeah,
good,
I mean his
he
arm.
looked
was
very
phenomenal.
good. He looked very good. It's just nothing that I thought about him that would be good has been there.
Look,
everything's been terrible.
He's in such an awful.
He is in a bad
environment.
Spot, yeah.
It's hard to actually judge somebody when they go to the Jets as a quarterback.
Yeah.
For the sole fact that it's not.
It's not a good spot.
This ain't really the NFL here. It's FCS versus FBS, like I mentioned.
Oh
before.
my goodness!
And look, AFC East. It's obviously the Bills. They got it. It's theirs to take home.
Yeah.
And the Patriots.
I mean, they're
illegitimate in my opinion.
Everything I thought about them, from their secondary to their pass coverage to their offensive line, everything I thought about them that would be good has just been mush.
Mm-hmm.
It really hasn't been good. And I have to single out my man Dante Hightower, who's their defensive captain, their defensive play caller. It's so weird to hear someone just say Dante Hightower is one of their favorite players. I'm one of those people. He's just a leader of men, and he's an absolute beast when he's really good. Everything about them looks terrible, and Hightower is the captain of the defense, and I obviously do have to put some of the blame on him. And obviously you can say what you want about their defensive coordinators and whatever they've got going on in New England, but they played the Jets, so they at least maybe rejuvenated some confidence. But my God, the Jets, it's everything. The receiving core. I mean, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Corey Davis. The only reason he's here is because he couldn't compete with A.J. Brown, who simped for Julio Jones to go to the Titans. Obviously, they didn't care if they replaced Corey Davis with Julio Jones. I would do that 10 times out of 10. You can say what you want about Julio, if he's been pedestrian maybe this year. But Corey Davis, I mean, was just sort of a not a pity free agent signing. But for the Jets standards, it's a decent free agent signing. And
look,
you got to take what you can get if you're this team. You really have to.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. 36-year-old Joe Flacco.
Oh, no.
With tons of experience, a Super Bowl under his belt.
Don't start. Don't do this.
He's 6'6". He's tall. He could be in the NBA. He's going to be so much better than Zach Wilson because he has 4 inches on him and can see over the offensive line.
Oh, my God. I knew Oh man, why'd you do that?
Look, you're gonna need the O-line to step up regardless, which is gonna always
Yeah.
be an issue with this team. They just
That's
seem
what
to
the
not
that's
be
what
able to
both
do
New York
anything.
teams. I don't get it.
I
with
know.
both of them.
I mean, it's something in the New York water, right?
It's not good, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, I mean the O-line, like you said, I mean losing Mekhi Becton, who one day could be an All-Pro left tackle, and saying that as a supporter of Green Bay, but you know it's tough.